This is all facts. All facts. This is all facts. Yeah. Hey. This is all facts. All facts. This is all facts. Hey. This is all facts. Whoa. This is all facts. All facts. All facts. All facts. This is
Man, what it do? I hear my voice double time back there. We good, Steve?
Yeah, we good.
All right, man. Got to check with the video, the radio, the word of the day. You know what I mean? Brother Steve is in the building. We're on episode 47, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're on episode 47. Yeah. You know what I mean? We getting these episodes in, you know what I mean? So, you know, I always want to come in. You know, hello, everybody. J Bird, it's Sunday. Keep Abe on the left of me, man, and B-Man, because guess who's missing again?
We haven't holding it down for 3 weeks in a row, right?
JMac, right? You know what I mean? He went to a game that they knew their the team was going to lose, and now he over there like, oh, I'm gonna have to catch y'all next week. So when y'all see JMac in the streets, tell him he holding us up for progress. All right. So look, check it out. We you know, we lost a cool brother this week, man. You know, Big Mike is what I used to call him, man. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, rest in peace, Big Mike, man.
Rest in peace, Big Mike.
Hey, man, just one of them upstanding guys, man. You know, always had a smile on his face, man. I ain't never heard not one person ever say something bad about the brother, man. So, you know, Big Mike, man, we sure gonna miss you, man. Good brother, man.
For sure.
You know. So,
What's up, man?
Yeah, man. So, look, how was y'all Sunday, man? You went to church today?
I went to church today. We still on the friendship. Today was breaking down the 3 type of friends you need.
Okay.
Yeah, you need a friend that's gonna keep it real with you, tell it to you bold. You got a friend that's gonna, you gotta have a friend that's gonna lead you the right way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta have a friend there who has the right words for you, who's gonna be able to build you up when you're down. Right, those are 3 type of friends you need, so here it is.
If you find that in one person,
you only need one friend.
You found your best friend.
No, that's what I said. No, that's what you said. You need 3 friends.
Oh, you need them?
One for each.
Oh, you need one.
Yeah, one for each.
Man, but if you do find one with all of those, that's your best friend.
Super friend.
I'm just saying, because in my mind, I'm thinking all you need is one.
Nah, you need
right?
3.
You know, you get 3.
That's a lot to put on one person.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather you pour it on thick to one person than to pour it on thick to 3 people.
Cause see, look, I feel like you can have one person who's able to like you down, right? Just be able to call you and just lift you up. But they might not be the person. They might be the same person that's say, hey man, let's go get fucked up and drive some cars. You know what I'm saying? Like give you some bad advice, right? They might not be the same person, you know. So you gotta have a friend who's gonna always tell you the right thing to do, who's gonna be able to lift you up when you down. And what was the last one? I said it earlier. It's on tape. But yeah, you gotta have all 3.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm gonna say y'all only need one.
No.
Because when you get all 3, then you mess everything up. Because it's like
Most people don't get none. So if you get one, you're doing pretty good.
I don't remember having to tell 3 people my story. You know what I mean? That's too many people, man. You got too many people in your business if you're doing that.
Yeah.
3 friends?
Sorry.
That's not a lot of friends, though.
If you got to tell all your friends something different. You know what I mean? Because if you tell them all the same story, you're going to get 3 different answers. Then you wondering why you messing up. You got 3 different advices.
Yeah, you know
feel
what?
me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
You got 3 different advices, man.
Makes sense.
That's why you gotta know which friend and how to listen to each friend.
Yours, man.
That's a lot of work. I'm only listening to you for the uplifting part of it. I'm not gonna listen to the advice and what I should and shouldn't do.
Okay.
You just made me feel better in the moment I was down. That's what I'm taking from it.
I'm just saying, Steve, man, like, you know, like me personally, I don't know, man. Like I say, I used to talking, you can't tell all 3 people the same thing. It's gonna conflict what you was trying to accomplish.
So what is for you? What do your friends do for you?
What do my friends do for me?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I hope they my friend.
I know, but how do they show their friendship to you?
Oh man, I'll be honest with you, man. I'm real big on, you know, cats pulling up on me these days.
Yeah.
So you know, my friends, they pull up on me. Right, you know what I mean? But I ain't gonna front. You know, I love all y'all that's my friends. I appreciate y'all. But you know, I see Abe and them every day. Like I got some good friends, even when I don't see my good friends. You know, I'm at that age, man, where you know we got families.
Yeah.
Right. You got family, you got kids. Your kids doing stuff. You going to work. So I'm gonna miss out on some of my guys. But you know, I still got other guys. You know what I mean? So that's where your friends. You say you need 3 friends.
You need 3
right?
friends.
I still do. But when I see this one group of friends, like you got your friends that you grew up with, childhood friends, them gonna always be a little different from your middle-aged friends you meet, right? Because you might meet a cat one day just at work.
Yeah.
He might be like Lando from the Boondocks.
Yeah.
So do your childhood friends, do you feel like they're the ones that keep it 100 with you or not?
That's not how it always go.
I'm gonna say
Sometimes it can be that the guy that you met at work, the
They just keep it
Lando,
100?
Right.
he's just solid. That's why you mess with him, because he keep it real with you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna be real, man. You know, sort of biased to that question because everybody ain't gonna always keep it real with you. Yeah. And not trying to say that's a bad thing. I don't want you to say sometimes they're your friends, so they don't want to, you know, say something where you might not be their friend no more. So they ain't gonna always give you the super real, but you want to be real enough when they do tell you.
But I think that person, I think, like I said, so it's the person who keep it real, but it's also the person who builds you up, who basically tell you something to make you feel better. And a lot of times that might not be the truth. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to make somebody feel better when they're down, sometimes you gotta just say what you need to say to make them feel better, even if it's not keeping it 100. They could be in the wrong, but you're not gonna point that out in the moment because you just want them to feel better. So that's why I think you gotta split them up.
Right.
Okay, so watch this.
That's why it's kind of better for it to be a person that you didn't grow up with. You know what I mean? Like a person you just meet, just random.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just keep it real.
Because you don't have nothing to hold on to.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this: real friends are gonna know exactly what to say to you to stay your friend, right? Because you know at this moment they can actually probably tell you something that somebody else can't tell you, right? And you will listen because they've been your friend that long. Right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like when you got a long-term friend, sometimes you can call your friend, right? And you want to hear the truth because this is the person, like you said, you know who's gonna give it to me.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is, she's gonna do more than just be the strength. Like most of the time, sometimes they come into, you know, she can be the strength. Like I got you, I'm gonna tell you what you need. But she also can be the one that give you the lift up too. Because sometimes when they break you down, they lift you back up.
Sometimes I think that's harder to find that combination. I feel like there's people who are really good at keeping it real, even if it hurts you, and there's other people who are good at just telling you what you need to hear without really acknowledging your wrongs or your faults. But to find that person who's gonna be able to keep it real with you and then build you back up, that's harder.
Some people you have to understand how to explain certain things. You know what I mean? Everybody don't know how to explain certain things, certain situations the correct way.
Yeah.
So if you do have that, you're great.
It's one of your friends. It's one of the 3.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I can feel that, man. You know, so I'm gonna say this. I try to keep it real all the time. I lose my friends because I'm too real.
So we know which one of your friends you are. Then. That's the friend.
Lost your friend.
He's the bold one. Yeah.
Right.
We had Birdo. Yeah, he's always been the bold one though.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I might be a little bold. I might even
he calmed it down.
I might be a lot of harsh, but I'm right. You know what I mean? Even when I'm wrong, sometimes I'm still right. Even though I know I'm wrong, but I still actually can be right. Yeah. You feel me? Like, you know, I'm just being honest with you, man, because that's how I feel. And I don't mean no harm. That's why I said, I don't know, like, well, I've been reading, right? So I'm trying to calm down some of the stuff, man. At least died down. I noticed somebody told me, a good friend of mine, I ain't gonna say his name, he told me that I was a verbal abuser. Right?
That's a big claim.
Like my whole mouth, I was like, who, me? Like, right, I was offended.
He threw that title on you?
Man, right. You know how when somebody tell you something and in your mind, you don't know what the heck they talking about, right?
Yeah.
I had to drive home and really think about, do I verbally abuse my friends? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm like, man, and I guess I do.
But you, in your mind, you just keeping it real.
I thought I was.
Damn.
But I found out that I'm a verbal abuser. One of my friends told me that, and it hurt my feelings.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie.
Sorry what happened to you, bro.
Man, it hurt, man. I was like, I'm a what? Like, I couldn't even believe it. I still can't believe it to this day.
Damn.
That's what he told me.
Well,
So was he wrong?
hopefully they're wrong.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Until he said it, I never knew I did it. You know what I mean? Nobody ever told me, right? But that's why we had a conversation about this once. You know what I mean? I said that I'm trying to get better at that because, you know, I'm a little harsh, right? But I might be wrong, but I'm right.
Well, maybe he just didn't have other friends to balance it out. Maybe you like his main friend. All he's getting is that.
Man, okay.
He needs someone on the other end to light it up. So he can't look for you to be all three.
So I'm gonna say this. You know what I mean? One thing about me is I've been like this. I ain't really changed. I guess people are looking for a change in their friends, right? So I guess it's, you know, you at the moment. I'm at that moment in life where I don't know if people they looking for change, which is fine. So you know, if you gotta leave my circle, it's okay. But at the same time, I didn't want you to leave my circle neither.
Yeah, but I don't think that's fair
Right.
to ask you to change. If you,
But that's what they'll ask you though.
I think what they need to do is expand their friends. Like, let you be you, and if you need somebody who's gonna be a little softer with the words, then go find somebody who's gonna be softer with the words. But don't put that on you to change.
Man,
That's why you need more than one friend.
I'm just telling you what.
You gotta let your friends be your friends.
You gotta let your friends be your friends.
So I got groups of friends. I'm telling you, I got like a 10-year span here and a 10-year span there. You gone? Okay. Oh.
Shit, that sounds like
Yeah,
something
I mean,
broken.
yeah.
Broke a bulb.
Hey,
We got
man.
light bulbs too. If anybody
Hey,
needs
I
light
told
bulbs.
y'all last week. My bro come hang out with me. He back. You know what I mean? He
Popped in on us.
right? But hey, look, for real though.
Breaking light bulbs and stuff.
Man, look. But on the real, I really do. Man, I feel like I gotta like start listening more. I feel like I wasn't listening as a friend. I think that's sort of like what I've been, you know, trying to read and counter up. So I've been putting this together myself. Because I feel like if I talk to somebody, which I have talked to people about it, but my mental at this point, man, I gotta like try to put this together because I can't really listen to y'all. Because if I listen to y'all and then that fail, I'm gonna be mad at them.
Well, you say listen more.
So I'm trying to put this together myself.
When you say listen more, do you mean be able to just hear what someone's saying and acknowledge what they're saying, or actually do the thing that they're saying to do or not to do?
Bro, so you know how people try to give you advice about what you should do?
Yeah.
But I'm bullheaded.
You don't have to take advice though.
I don't. But I listen though.
What I need the most.
You know what I mean? I listen.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't do it first. But I'm starting to go back. Sometimes I play conversations in my mind, right? I know other people might not think like this, but when I finally get to that situation, I gotta handle this myself. That's why I might talk about it, but you know, maybe I'm just venting. I don't wanna, like, you know what I mean?
Advice.
I'm not really asking advice because when I figure this out, it's gonna be right forever. Right now, I ain't put it all together because my mind, I got one of them twisted minds, man, because I think everything's a puzzle.
Yeah.
Right? So that's why I'm like, so, you know, the listening part, and then, you know, that's why I say every friend, you got to understand, they didn't understand me.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we at loss right now, because I didn't understand what their needs was, and I guess I wasn't a good friend.
It happens, man.
Right,
You know,
I wasn't a good friend.
And look at like this too. Sometimes the growth doesn't necessarily. It could be on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think it's on you to change. But some people grow and they need something different. You know what I mean? But that don't have no reflection on you. Like if someone's growing and they need something, or maybe they lost something in their life and now they're leaning on you to be that, and that's not who you are or who you want to be. You can listen, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to be that. If the person is growing in a way that just doesn't fit, you gotta let them grow. You gotta let them go.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Gotta let them grow. Gotta let them go.
There's nothing wrong with people growing,
Yeah.
right? I want people to blossom, man. That ain't never. I don't know. I don't know what the persona is, but I want people to boss out. Like that's like I want to boss out. Like I want to see other people boss out too.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know why people would think I don't want them to grow. Like I'll be honest with you, I gotta worry about my own kids. I got 3 jobs. Like I ain't really got a lot of time anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't want to know that I can't go hang out with you now,
Yeah.
or I can't talk to you now, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? Because to me that don't make a lot of sense.
I would just say this.
Hey, some people grow apart.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay, watch this. So I'm gonna say this. This is where we use that friend word real vital, right? Mm-hmm. Because when I say that, man, is even though you grow apart from your friends, watch this. I got a lot of friends I grew up with. That's my dogs. Like Will Brother, right? Will Brother, my dog.
Yeah.
I said that's somebody I used to go to his house all summer, man. We make arts and crafts, man, sail boats, shoot marbles, right? Now he was my friend at a certain point in my life. We grew apart. But when I see him, it's all love.
Still the same.
Yeah.
It's all love. It's like nothing ever changed.
Yeah.
Yes, your friend. You shouldn't have to change because you decided to do something different. You should. We at the age where you're gonna do different stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You're gonna have. You don't go doing the same thing for 100 years. That just don't. It's come on.
Right.
You don't do the same thing, bro. Like who would even expect you to?
Yeah.
Is where I'm trying to get as friends, right? I can't expect my friend to not do something different. What I'm supposed to do, I just want him to do what he does every day since high school. That don't make sense.
But I think, like you said, I don't know what the word vitable means. You said we got to use the word friend, real vitable. But I'm going to use
vitable,
that.
Man.
We got to use that word because I think a lot of times we put people in the friend category that necessarily aren't in the friend category. And it's okay to not be a friend. Like acquaintances, you could be friendly without somebody being a friend. You know what I'm saying?
Some people, we got just people we just cool with.
I think most people in our lives we are friendly with, but we still bundle them in that friend category.
I don't.
You don't? I don't. I don't got a lot of friends.
No, you can't. Yeah,
Well,
they're not
you
all
at that
bundled in
time,
the
you at
same
that part of your
category.
life where you got a friend. You got to go home to every day.
But
Right, so-
in church, they said you can't count your wife, though. There's clear on that.
How you can't count your wife as your
They
friend?
said don't count your wife as your friend.
How is that?
They said don't do it. I'm just listening. And I told her
that
that too.
what they
That got me in
said?
trouble one time. She came to me. It was
Well,
a
she really
trick.
should be your best friend.
She came to me one time out of nowhere. She was like, who are your best friends? And in my mind, I didn't put what she was asking together. I'm slow, right? So I started thinking, like, man, that's a good question. Who are my best friends? I started thinking, I was like, man. So it's changed so much. When I was in high school, it was so easy. You know, I got friends. I don't know best friends. So she just waiting there the whole time, waiting for me to be like,
Thinking way too deep.
yeah, I'm thinking way too deep.
So okay, watch this. Even though you married and you got kids and your friends might be doing something with their life, you don't know what they're doing. They can be overseas somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? All I'm saying is we go through different things at different times. Are they still your friends?
Yeah.
Right? So watch this. I got this little slogan, like, if we're in our 40s and I'm questioning that we're friends, we might have never been friends.
Okay, but
I
what if you
shouldn't
say,
have to question my friendship at 40. You question your friendship in your 20s.
yeah, but like what we were talking about earlier, some people change and grow. Like,
Right.
you still want to count them as a friend? Just
That's
because you
it,
were at
though.
one point?
I should.
I mean,
because if I
it's tricky.
don't see you anymore,
I mean, if you're a person who never did anything to me and you just grew apart, we just grew apart, then yeah, I still consider you my friend.
all right, look, check it out. What happened to that guy you probably went to elementary with, you went to high school with him. The first 5 years you out of high school, you seen him all the time, right? And then the next, watch this, you ain't seen him in 5 more years. Now y'all at 30, right? Check it out. And then he just walked by you like y'all wasn't never friends.
That's different. Yeah.
Well, y'all wasn't friends.
If they just walk past you like they
Right.
don't never know you.
I'm just saying, but that's
Like people like
that's how,
that had real love for you when they see
wouldn't
you,
even do that.
They're gonna pick up just like he never left.
right. But I do that though.
You just walk past people?
Yeah.
Damn, why you do that?
I
You did it to the person that said you was a bad friend?
no, yeah, I do.
I mean,
I do.
shit,
Maybe that's where it's coming from.
If they have done something, you know,
I do.
to
My
make you
bad.
feel
I'm
away
sorry,
about them
y'all.
and they not friends anymore.
But have you
yeah,
talked
I'm gonna
about
walk
it?
past you.
But have you
Yeah.
talked about it?
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
make-
talk
I
about
make
it.
sure
That's
that-
part of the
Talk
friendship.
about it to them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
if
make
they
sure
do
that.
something to you that you don't like,
They know what they did.
you gotta talk about it. That's part of being a friend.
They know what they did.
See,
So is that what they told you at church?
No, that's what I think. That's what I
That's
believe.
what you think? Okay.
Yeah, I think that if someone's truly a friend and they do something that you don't agree with, and you don't talk to them and just cut them off, then I think at the end of the day you weren't really friends with that person.
So if they cut you off without talking to them, y'all wasn't really friends, right? That what you think?
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah. Like if somebody does like if you did something to me and I never even addressed it to you, never said nothing, just to cut you off.
Oh, people do that all the time.
But then I wouldn't really have been
I
your
do
friend
that.
if I did that to you.
I'll do that.
If you did something, I'm gonna at least come to you and be like, this is what happened, and this is how I
all
felt.
right. I'll do that too, though.
Yeah, that's important. That's an important part of the friendship. But if I just is like in my own head, man, fuck Bird, and I don't even come to you, and I just see you in the street and walk past you, and you looking at me like, what's up, and I just I was never your friend then.
I'm with you on that. I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe
And I
that.
would never do that.
All right, I'm with you.
Now, if I come to you and tell you what's up, and you dismiss it, you know what I'm saying, and do it again, now that's a different conversation.
All right, I'm with you.
Now, what problems do men have, like as friends? Like, I don't know. I haven't had. Like,
I guess that we grow apart. That's what it sounds like.
That's not a problem, though. It's okay.
To some people, it is.
Nah, to some people, like it's like men.
But I'm telling you, I have friends who, if you could say we grew apart, but I promise you, if I see them today at the store, I'm gonna love them and hug them just like I in high school. It's gonna be the same.
Yeah.
That's your guy, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just making sure.
I mean, that's how I am with most people that I know. There's not too
I don't
many
have to
people.
kick it with you every day for you to be my friend.
Yeah, that's facts.
I feel the same way. No,
But according to church, you do though. Not every
So
day.
at church, you gotta hang out with people?
According to church, a friend is defined by somebody you break bread with and eat with at your house.
What church you go to again?
CCV.
See who? CC Live.
Yeah, CCV. Yeah, that's what they
Hey,
said.
man, I'm just all right. That's what it's called.
said.
It's CCV.
Yeah, it's a Christian church in the valley. Huh? No, Christian.
Oh, you're Christian. Okay, yeah. See.
I don't have no
So I don't know, man.
denomination.
I don't know. That's a little harsh. I don't know if you tell a man his wife ain't his best friend. Your church can get people hurt, man.
That's what they said.
Your church.
I know. Like,
Your church can get people hurt.
But the only
man.
reason why that rang with me is because I told her that before the church told me that. I told her that we weren't best friends. I said we married. Like that is you my wife,
That's
not my friend.
something different.
Yeah, you my wife, not my
they
friend.
still want to hear best friend. They
Yeah,
wanna
I
hear
know
that.
what they want to hear. I learned that, but I'm just saying when I said it,
I'm gonna slide over here by Ave.
I learned that.
Cause she might run through the door right now.
No, she
You
learned
feel
me. She learned me. She my best friend. for
Okay,
sure.
I'm about to say, man, cause you know, hey, I don't want to be here when she run through the door on you right
When
now.
they said that in the church, I didn't say nothing. She was right next to me. I looked like I
You
didn't
gonna
hear
have the
it.
kids back there, Daddy, you know mommy your best friend. You feel me? Come on, man, don't get hurt, boy. You know what I mean? Don't do that, man. I want you to go home, man.
Choose your words
Right,
wisely,
we need you next week. You know what I mean?
I gotta learn the hard way.
Right.
Is it the hard way?
Yeah.
All right, man, look. When you start wearing them little glasses with the camera on, because you got a black eye, don't say nothing to us, man.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I mean? I'm going to say I told you so, man. Whatever y'all say, fellas, to your woman, man, just tell her, man, you my best friend.
Yeah.
And say it like you mean it.
Say it like you mean it.
You know what I mean?
Say it often,
Say
too.
it like you mean it, man.
Yeah.
Even if-
Repeat that.
Say it
often. Yeah, often.
I don't care how don't you feeling when you say it. Well, you better say it like
Say
you
it.
mean it, kinfolk.
Yeah.
Or you gonna wake up with a steak over your eye. You know
Yeah,
what
nah,
I
and I
mean?
try to rationalize it and make it make. Nah, I was just digging a hole deeper. It's like, nah, because we married and like in order for us to get this point, you had to be my friend, but we've upgraded now. You know what I'm saying? Like the friendship was rolled into the wife. That didn't matter. They want to hear it.
Yeah.
They want to hear it.
I can dig it, man. So what's up with this Diddy, man?
Oh yeah.
So I ain't seen it.
Yeah, man. So I watched the Diddy doc. I know you watched the Diddy doc. Man, it's crazy.
I haven't saw it, man.
Yeah, so we was just talking about this. So before we go into the actual doc, we was having a conversation before the camera started about 50 Cent putting the doc out, right? And if that is if because 50 Cent doing that, is he holding? The way I took it was he holding black people back because he ain't letting us. He's shooting us down.
We had a very firm comment about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, like me personally, I haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to be judgmental. But when
Is it holding us back as a people?
Man,
Diddy,
anytime
50 Cent,
a black man choke another black man in the industry, yeah.
I would have to say yeah.
Right, yeah. You holding the other man back. 'Cause you shouldn't have to do that.
Well, I
Right?
can agree.
Is it holding us back as a
Yeah,
people?
that's what I'm talking about. As a people, him, yeah, that definitely ain't good for him.
Yeah, it's
But
terrible.
Is it bad for us too?
If we were strong, we wouldn't even have to do that.
I don't know. Explain that.
Okay, as a black people, man, especially when you're in the industry, man, you gotta be a certain way, right? You live entertainment. My thing is, man, a lot of them lose it. Everybody ain't Ice Cube, man. Everybody don't keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if real is what it is, everybody don't be men. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say keep it real. A real man ain't gonna dog out the next brother because it's gonna make him a couple dollars.
All right, but
You
now
shouldn't
you
have
gotta,
to.
But now you got to define what a real
No,
man
I
is.
think 50 would have did that for free.
Right? I'm just, you know,
He just don't like it.
50's harsh.
It's very.
You know what I mean?
So you
see
consider
all the
50 a real man?
I feel like he's super petty.
But is he a real man?
Now, petty man and man don't all go together, but I just feel like he petty. Like that's petty.
I mean,
Right? That's just my personal feeling. Like.
Yeah, we all do
Right,
petty
petty.
things sometimes. We all do petty things sometimes. That doesn't make me less of a man because
I just think when
I
you
let
got
some petty
money,
come out me.
I just think when you
I'm
got
a
money,
human,
your
too.
petty gets a little stronger. That's to write a whole documentary on somebody.
Yeah, that's crazy.
To pay somebody to write a documentary because I know he ain't did the work.
So
I think he just put his name on it.
Yeah, you know, he bought the rights.
Netflix bought the rights.
Right.
yeah.
Stamped his name on it.
So, but because now the conversation's changed. Because before it was, you're not a real man if you do that. If you shooting down and holding back
He wrong.
another person.
Another black person.
So that's exactly what he did.
Yeah,
though.
black person. You
But
holding
now
black.
he's shooting him some bail.
You
Say,
hold him down.
but 50, he a real man. He just petty.
Well, dude, we always dog each other out. As soon as
I don't
one
want
of
to
us get in
discredit
trouble.
another. I can't
Man,
say,
hey.
no, you're not a man. I can't
Hey,
do
fam.
that. Yeah, I don't know you like that.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say it in the camera, man. I'm a 49er fan, and boy, when Jerry Rice man dogged out Cappy for kneeling, sucker. Jerry Rice, my guy. You can ask anybody. I love number 80, man. He hurt my feelings. Dog.
So that was like the same situation, right?
Yeah,
So is 50 a sucker?
man.
So we shoot him a lot of bail. 50 get a lot of bail.
He a little.
Why we shooting him so much bail?
Man, he a little rough right now, man, around the edges all the way. Cause that's tough to shoot down another black man, and to choke him too. He holding him underwater.
Yeah, he's
You know what I
strangling.
mean? Strangling.
He's
him.
strangling.
You know what I mean? Like, come on. Man.
Why he was already drowning. You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Come on, man. Hey,
He's strangling him while he was already drowning.
man, quote that. You
Yeah.
feel me?
man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, he
so,
did.
I'm just,
But he was still entertaining.
right. Yeah.
So what
Entertaining is entertaining though.
Right. I ain't seen it.
One of the most riveting parts of it, there was a few parts, but one that I thought was pretty crazy was how they couldn't have said it any more clear that Diddy killed Tupac. Like the way that they,
Adam,
yeah, it wasn't before. I've seen interviews and they allude to that, and it kind of seems like that.
They
but
kind of put it in context.
they put it like where-
right there in your
like
face.
you can't
to
really
where
walk away without
yeah.
with any other.
You're gonna have that feeling. You out there. Yeah.
And I think that's pretty damning. And then they have, because the trial was a Keefe D. I think Keefe D is the person. So apparently Diddy.
Well, he the last person left. Him and Diddy. That's
I think
the
it was.
only
I think
two
it was.
people.
I think it was Keefe D who Diddy hired through another person. So
Yeah.
so Diddy gave $1 million to this other dude, and then
$500,000.
well after it was $500,000 after, because he said that he was supposed to kill Suge Knight too, and Suge Knight didn't die. So Diddy only sent him half of the 500 or half of the million. But
Never got to him.
Yeah. So apparently Diddy hired this one dude to kill Pac. That dude brought in Keefe D, and they were gonna split the money.
Yeah.
And then they went and did it. Pac died. Suge didn't die. So he only sent half the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now that Keefe D, he's actually, his trial, I think it's in September, where this is what he's saying right now. So this is all gonna come out in court. And he's saying that Diddy paid him.
He been saying that.
Yeah, but now the trial's coming in September, where like if that comes out in that situation, I can only imagine that
What's gonna happen?
Yeah,
with
that put
that,
Diddy right back on the chopping block for a murder, which is wild. So that was pretty crazy, and just to see him. And another thing that stood out, it said, because I heard about this party that he had, or it was like an event in the early '90s. It was a party that he had, or some kind of fundraiser, and like 9 people died, right?
Oh yeah. When he did the basketball fundraiser.
Yeah, the basketball fundraiser, the way that the building was set up, he oversold it, over-promoted it, and everybody was running, and they ran to try to push the doors in, but the doors didn't open.
It was people who bum rups to coming in.
Yeah, but the doors didn't go that way. The doors only open, so they trying to go out this way, but the doors don't go that way. So everybody got crushed, and 9 people died. But they had an excerpt of him in a different interview, Diddy, saying like, basically, he's saying that that's when he got really famous. He said
After that party?
Yeah, he said, I got famous after that party, after all of those deaths. And just to think about that, you know what I'm saying? Like how you get, like that's what blew him up.
Come on, did he?
It's crazy.
Man, that's well, look, watch this. We're talking about the black stuff again.
Yeah.
Hey, that was 20-something years ago.
It's 30.
We talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Man, just black people killing black people, man. We'll knock off the great.
That was just an unfortunate
It was
situation.
an unfortunate
though.
situation.
We knocking off the greats. Right? You know what I mean? Why? So you can make a couple bucks?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know, you know.
You talking about knocking out the greats? You talking about like Tupac and Biggie?
Yeah, man, you knocked off the greats, man.
But that's
Right?
what I was saying. I look at it like we automatically
man.
we assume that everybody who look like us thinks like us.
Oh no, not at all.
But like Diddy, he of course he comes from where he come from. He looks like how he looks, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he looks at us like we look at each other. So he could be black, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna treat us a certain way because we are. He could look at us the same way white people look at us and not put himself in that same category. Look at him like I'm the one that's different. I'm special. So that when now he's doing the shit, like he in his mind is not looking at it like, oh, that's another black man, I shouldn't do that. He is like, shit.
He's just another person.
He's just another person. If it wasn't me, it would be this. It would be somebody else. I'm not doing nothing that nobody else isn't doing because he's in the high business world. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, in his mind, he probably isn't looking at us. And there was another clip where he was out, so he had to go back to New York, right? His lawyer said, you got to go back to New York. This is when the trial is going, like, this is like 5-6 days before he got arrested. So he's going out there trying to do PR, want to be a man of the people. So he go out to New York, he's in Harlem, he's in the streets hugging people. He's just like trying to like do some PR, make himself look a certain way. And then the cameras is on in the car. He was like, man, who got the hand sanitizer? He's like, man, I've been in these people hugging people, man. I feel like I gotta take a bath. I gotta get under the water. I was like, I got all that on me. You know what I mean? Like, the way he said it is like he told her.
He made himself. Well, the way they put it, but he made himself look bad.
Hey, no offense.
But that's what the whole documentary was about. So.
Yeah.
Hey man, no offense, man, but when you got that kind of money, man, and you been getting your feet done 2-3 times a week, and
But I said to
nails
myself, shit, if I'm like that, I'm gonna go take a shower in the bath too. But I'm just not gonna say it.
But that's
I'm not gonna say it out on camera.
There wasn't nothing wrong with what he said, but in the context of the whole film,
You don't have to say it out loud.
he's a metrosexual. What do you mean? That's what metrosexuals do. Look at that.
I don't know much about that.
Metrosexual, man.
Oh man, what do they do?
A man that often cares more about himself than other things.
His appearance.
His appearance, my fault. Yeah. His appearance, fam. Come on, man.
Yeah, there was a part.
Yeah, that's him.
That's all I'm saying, fam.
Man, it was wild. Him and Cassie, like, man, he turned Cassie to a next level freak. That's another part that I got out of it. Like he turned her into something.
All of them into a next level.
Man, there was a scene where they was talking to one of the male escorts. So he said he would go there, he would do his thing, you know what I'm saying? And every time he would have the session, he said that they would collect the semen. And he wouldn't say nothing about it. And he said one day he was like, he just had to ask something. He was like, man, like what you doing with all my semen, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, you feel me? Like, she likes to play with it. I like to watch her drink it, do all kind of like, turn her into a super freak. And that's one thing I'm like, when you see that and hear all the stories, she went through a lot, but a lot of that
She wanted to do it.
yeah, like you don't go to that level freak just by coercion. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have that in you.
Yeah.
You gotta have that in
I
you.
don't know, man. I remember Rick James had a song about it.
You're the super freak. Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, like, you act like it ain't been going on.
No, I mean I know it's just, but just in the context of this whole, we seem like she's the victim, but yeah, nah.
No, man, she ain't a victim. And she didn't even make it sound like she was a victim to me.
Nah.
Right?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. I listened to her. I never heard I'm a victim.
Neither did I.
I never heard it.
I mean, other than the video, like that was
the public made her the victim because of the video.
Yeah, because of the video. Like, if you just look at the video as it was, she got victimized. She got violated in that. You know, definitely. Yeah. And then they had another part of the film. And if you haven't seen it, it's a spoiler. You know, I guess it's not really a spoiler. It ain't like a plot or anything like that. But there's another part where they talked to the jurors. They had 2 jurors. They had one of a woman, and they had like this a black woman, and they had an Asian dude or Indian dude, right, as a juror. So the Indian dude, they asked him. They said, "Do you think that she was a victim?" And he was like, "Nah, not really. You can't have it both ways. You know, you can't have the lifestyle and want the lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then now be a victim, but you want that because he's looking at it like she keeps going back, keeps going back. You can't have it both ways. That was his viewpoint, you know what I mean? Which, you don't know, I guess you probably can be a victim and want it both ways. That doesn't mean it's right.
No, you can't.
You can't be a victim and keep going back and be a victim. That's what his thing was. You can't be a victim if you keep going back.
No, you're not a victim.
You're not a victim?
If you after you go back
you
go back one time, no, you ain't a victim.
Yeah.
You know what happened to you.
Yeah.
You're not a victim no more.
It almost sound like you was willing.
You
to
want
me.
it. Some women like that stuff.
Yeah.
The video, she ain't never said nothing about it. Just like you said, the video came out.
Yeah.
She didn't never say anything about that.
No, exactly. The only reason we know about it is because somebody who had the video put it out, but she didn't go.
Exactly.
And she didn't put it out. So if it wasn't for the video, somebody else putting it out, she would have.
Well, I guess.
She put the
lawsuit.
But she did talk
with the lawsuit.
She put it in the lawsuit.
Yeah.
So
And then the video came out.
But that's the whole point. It's really confusing for just a person.
Hold on, did the video come out first?
No, the lawsuit came out first, and she mentioned that in there. And then when the video came out, it kind of backed up what she was saying in the lawsuit, which made it so credible. But just the whole thing with her is very confusing. You know what I mean?
Well, it ain't confusing.
Well, if you're trying to figure out if
She kept going back.
if you're trying to figure out if she's a victim or if she's not a victim, it's
You
confusing.
just said she was a super freak.
Yeah, but super freaks can get abused.
How?
You kept going
How?
back. You like it. Okay, well, if you want to call that being abused, they like that. Like some women like being abused.
Yeah, man.
That's what turns them on to be abused.
Everybody don't go to church, man. Hey, look,
Yeah, they definitely were going
all
to
I'm
church.
saying is, at the end of the day, you know, which I still ain't heard her. I still ain't heard her make me feel like she got abused.
No.
I don't.
She just got she had to in the lawsuit to get the money.
Yeah, she wanted that
Of
money.
course, we already know that she was put up to do that because that was the whole domino effect to get him.
But what do you think about her husband having to sit through and hear all of this? Like, just imagine you married this woman and she might have shared some stuff, but I'm sure she didn't share the fact that she was drinking out of a cup.
I'm pretty sure he heard some stuff that he
Yeah,
hear.
Well, I'm pretty sure he getting those things now.
I mean, yeah, he got
He might just be just,
What you mean? He might be just like her.
You gonna go from something that you love to something that just regular? You're not gonna be regular. You can't have a regular sex life. You can't have a regular sex life after that.
Oh man, especially when you drinking other semen.
Yeah, you can't have
my
a regular
God.
sex life. Like you that's you.
Right, man.
Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
man.
So he's actually reaping the benefets.
Who?
The new husband.
I mean,
If he's into that,
yeah, definitely like.
Sound like he got the Rick James album. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
yeah, but
You gotta keep your Rick James album, man.
but if you haven't seen the doc, go check it out. It'll get you to look at that side
it's
of the situation
I
differently.
want to know out there, man. Do you feel like when we do stuff like this on our race, that like you feel like that set us back? Because I think this, just another reason, man, why we just can't all come together, man. Because we got another person, man, just want to, put their foot on your neck.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work like that.
No.
I don't think it works like that. I don't think it's
Court system, and then it's a racism.
Yeah,
a
man.
court and it's a court system and a racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Look, I tell people all the time, we gotta watch racism. I feel like at this time and era, man, like people they have forgot, and it's still in front of them. They just ain't looking for it no more. They try. It's like they don't
What's
want to see
that?
it. They don't want to see racism.
Oh yeah, we was talking about that last
Yeah,
week.
that's what I'm saying. Some people they see it all the time, but they act like they don't see it because they feel like what you just said, man. We in a new era, but we not.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I mean, look.
They still own it.
I know.
We not.
I know that racism exists. I'm just saying I think that
They're
some
teaching
people
their
don't look at it
kids.
that same way.
We're not.
Yeah.
Right? They teaching their kids. We not though.
You don't teach your kids about racism?
Yeah, but they teach their kids how to hate people.
Yeah.
Right? They might not say it like that, but trust me, if grandma was like that, she didn't pass it on down. There's gonna be 100 with you.
I got a question about racism. So they're going to the Supreme Court about birthright citizenship, basically saying Trump want to get rid of it, meaning even if you're born in the United States, it doesn't automatically make you a citizen. I want to know if you think that is the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, given the context of where it came from. So that whole birthright citizenship came out of all of the slaves.
Well, nah, he was talking about for people that's not from here having children here. They don't he was saying they don't automatically get citizenship.
Exactly. That's what I meant. Yeah, thanks for clarifying.
African Americans, he said that, I mean, that's nothing
No, but what I'm saying is the whole birthright.
That's not for us.
So what I'm saying is the only reason, because before when there was slavery, we weren't, even if you were born to a slave here, they didn't consider you a citizen. If you were a slave and you had a child, that child that was born here was not considered a citizen.
So what you asking?
So then they went to court and they put this birthright citizenship in place so that slaves and just African American or descendants of slaves who had children they would be considered citizens. So now they want to take that away. And in reality, that was created for us, for black people, to become citizens.
They're not taking that away from us.
No. But I'm saying, do you think that it's a good thing that should they leave it or should they get rid of it?
Well, you got
Well, if it's for us, I mean, but
We're good.
you gotta leave it.
Now I'm talking about the other
you're
races.
just talking about the other people.
They
Okay,
got all of them scriptures, right? Bring us your poor. I mean, y'all did this. America did this to yourself.
Yeah.
Y'all reading that mess y'all made, right? And then now all of a sudden you find one, like I said, somebody teaching, he's teaching this to his kids.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna be 100 with you. He ain't like this, and it ain't dropping it down to his family. So what I'm gonna say is, at the end of the day, man, we got race here. I hate to say it, I'm sort of glad he in there so we can see it again. We act like we didn't see it, but now it's blatantly in our face,
So you think that,
and we're wild about it.
But so to you, is that considered racism? The fact that he's trying to get rid of that?
He's doing it to another race.
But it was put in place to give us rights.
Well, okay.
So that's like the opposite of racism, right?
So
they gave us birthright citizenship so that we would be citizens.
So if they get rid of it, it's like we definitely started it, so we can. It's for us, but it's for other people too.
Yeah.
They fall under it. But if you was born in America, they always said you was a citizen, no matter if your parents was or not.
Yeah.
Right. This is
That's what he's saying. Trying to take that away.
Exactly. Yeah. You got to keep it right because at this moment, half of your leaders is not in Caucasian.
But even if the reason it wasn't created so that people could come from other countries and have babies here, it was created for us who are already here.
But other people used it that way.
Yeah, and we don't make laws, so we definitely didn't. We can try to get them in, but they the ones voting on. It's more of them on the up there than us. We ain't up there on that committee where they vote rights in.
So now it's racist now, even though when they created it was anti-racist.
No, it wasn't. It was racist. They just allowing us so we can work for them still.
You have to think about it.
So we can work for them still.
Who is it really for? Hispanics, because that's who's really coming here, having their children here, so they can be able to stay.
No, they going hard on the Somalians. I watched a few docs on the Somalians. They saying like they calling it.
They're coming here doing the same thing.
They come here in a lot of numbers.
Hispanics been doing that.
Yeah.
This is
doing it.
Chinese.
Italians been doing it.
Yeah, they all been doing it. Yeah.
But we're close to the border, so.
Yeah, but just globally, I mean not globally, but nationally, it's just every country is doing that. They come in here and they having kids coming from where they came from just for the fact that they want those kids to be. Yeah, she came here from Ukraine or Russia, I think it's Ukraine. The first lady, his wife.
Yeah, his wife, man. She definitely ain't from. So that's why it don't even make sense what he's doing. But at the same time though, okay. So I always talk about playing chess, right?
Yeah.
He's just playing chess with everybody's race at this moment, because he's trying to take. When you go hang out with them leaders, man, that's dictating they cities, right? They that guy at they city. You are just the president here. To us, you're just the president. Them guys you going to go see in Korea and all that, man. When he walk around, people get right, chest up. Everything right, because that's the leader. That's where he want to be. Mm-hmm. So he's trying to get everybody riled up so he can basically explain to you that I'm your dictator.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? That's all he's trying to do. Right? Yeah. He trying to hit everything to make y'all mad so y'all can bowl up so he can turn around and tell you that he's like them. He want to be like them Chinese, that Korean guy, man.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you go talk to somebody you can't talk to, right? And tell me you had a good time talking to them. Right? You don't know a land, lick a bit of Korea, right? So I'm just saying, what you got on the little earplugs?
Yeah, they
He wearing earplugs
yeah,
when he talking to the, you know what I mean? So,
who knows what they really say? They could just say whatever. He could say "fuck you," and the interpreter says, "Thank you for coming, Mr. President."
Right.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got it where they probably read in front of your face.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm sure.
That's technology, right? Like I said, so all I'm saying is, man, he just want to prove to us, man, that he can dictate us.
Yeah.
That's all he doing, man. He playing a game with us, right? Because watch this. Even though he hurt other races, he hurt white people too.
Yeah.
Hate to be like that, but he hurt white people. It's more white people on
He
Section
only
8.
cares
It's
about
more white
money.
people on food stamps.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? You ain't just hurting us. You also hurting them.
It's about money. That's it.
Well, when they, I'll give you a little more history because I've been on my history hype. When they created the Declaration of Independence, when America broke away from the Great Britain,
Right.
They did not want a president. They didn't want a single person, right? And they had a moment. The reason why 1776 was the Declaration of Independence, and then George Washington, I think 16 years later, became the first president. So in that gap, they were trying to do it without a president. It was just all the states was their own thing, and they're like, this isn't working. So then they created the Constitution and the president and all of this, but there were people who opposed that said, we don't want this because this can lead to dictatorship, having a president. Obviously, we know it ended up being a president, but there were people in the beginning that said, no, we should not have a president because that is going to be the seed of dictatorship. And now here we are, where it's finally coming into fruition. So do you think that we need a president? Do you think the state should be responsible for each state? Or do you think we need a national president who looks over all of the states?
I don't think it'll never be any other way than just one.
Well, it was before.
That was in the beginning. That's long gone.
I think it could go back if people was like, this is what we
That
want.
would have to be a hell of a rebel.
It'd be another war. If we were to have another...
It would definitely be a civil war.
If there was another
but
civil war...
I don't see that happening because the United States got too much power. They got too much military. They shut all that down fast.
Yeah, I think America would be like, we see some of the footage of other countries where they put the military on their people. America,
They really put it on.
oh yeah, if it got that bad, it would be something we never seen. They be like, we not losing this.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be crazy.
They got too much. They got too much on us. So.
Yeah, and I think Americans know that. That's why shit don't ever get too crazy.
Yeah.
Americans know, like, nah, you ain't got my back like that. Like,
Man, Americans
Just
don't
gonna
know.
say that'd be your death.
yeah, it's like, no.
You may get a couple, but they gonna get off.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah, let's
Man,
close this
look.
out, bro. We did a good job.
Hey, look, man.
We did it.
I'm gonna say this, man. That race backstabbing, man. We gotta come get that back together, man. Cause
Stop
man, we
backstabbing.
can't be backstabbing your own people, man.
Yeah.
We killing each other, man, with that. So I just wanna let everybody know, man. Hey, pull the knife out your homie back, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you, man. Pull the knife out. You know you stuck him. Go on, make that right, man. Go on, pull out, man. Pull out his back, man. You gonna make it right, Kim. For we getting too old, man. I don't want you at his funeral crying, man, wishing you would have told him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that, man. Go on, get out his back, man.
Yeah.
Let's be better.
Let's be better, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And with that, leave a comment. Leave some comments, man. Tell us some stories so we can go through those comments.
Give us some good
Subscribe,
stories.
Yeah.
man. Subscribe.
Like and
YouTube,
subscribe,
man.
leave a
Please.
comment.
Pass out, share out. Pass out, share out. Yeah, we need all of that.